Yo, what's up, family? This is Craig coming to you from Family First Sports. Listen, man, I ain't gonna need much hold y'all. We got totally dominated. I'm talking about from the gate. Dominated. Mike Zimmer, he didn't have an answer all game. What am I talking about? Saints beat the Cowboys 44-19. Now, let me say this. We were embarrassed, guys. That was embarrassing. And here's why it was really embarrassing. The last game you played in Dallas, you got smoked. Today, the next game you play in Dallas, you get smoked. Something wrong with that, guys. I don't care what nobody say. Something wrong with that. Anytime you get smoked in back-to-back games at home, there's an issue. There's a problem. These are two different defensive coordinators that got smoked. Mike Zimmer doesn't have an idea of what to do with these guys. Now, I didn't know this. When I first started watching the game, they said that Gary Kubiak, his son, whoever that guy is, that's his son, his I don't know who he is. He was under the Shanahan tree. What do we struggle with most? Shanahan offense, the motion, the misdirection. We struggle with that the most. Man, they ain't had a chance, bro. I'm talking about it was so easy how they were scoring. They were averaging, 9, 10 yards a carry? I mean, it was embarrassing, man. And then, you expect the second half to be different for them to make adjustments. Man, I couldn't tell from the first half to the second half, even though they didn't score any points too much in the second half. But it was embarrassing, man. It was a total embarrassment. Now, at first, I was, when I first watching the game, I was saying, hey, Zimmer just got out coached. But it was more than Zimmer. It was Mike McCarthy got out coached. It was our defense just outplayed. It was our offensive line outplayed. We got to talk about Dak. I don't care what nobody said. We got to talk about Dak. Yes. Should we have signed Dak? Okay, yes. But Dak is who he is, bro. Dak looked like crap, man. He missed 2 open touchdowns. He missed 1 to CD and 1 to Ezekiel Elliott. Now, I know he had pressure with the one with Ezekiel Elliott, but he still should have got that ball to him. And the one to CD Lamb, that was a touchdown all day long. He just missed it. He missed throws all day. All day. It's concerning, man. We struggle today, man. All across the board, we struggle. I want to talk about our rookies, what I saw. In the first touchdown that New Orleans Saints had, Kalen Carson, I watched him. And you guys are going to see some footage all next week probably of this play. Well, Kalen Carson, when they scored that long touchdown, the guy ran right to Kalen Carson, but he could have tackled. Kalen Carson looked away and let the guy run past him and then started running behind him. I was shocked. I wish I could go back and bring the tape on and show you the tape. But he looked right at the guy. Instead of tackling him, he looked away for somebody to block him where there was nobody to block him, and the guy ran right by him. And he scored a touchdown. So he struggled. Guyton struggled. They're rookies. They're gonna do that. I didn't expect them to come here and just total be, Pro Bowlers off the rip. I didn't expect that. But they struggled today. Kalen Carson struggled. Guyton struggled. I'm not Cooper Beebe. I didn't really look at the film on him. I will look at the film next week. But I know Guyton struggled. The cornerback struggled, and that's okay. You can struggle. What you can't do as a team is quit. And what I saw today, I saw you quit. They quit in the third quarter, guys. You can say what you want. I watched. If you watch the game, the defense quit. They quit, man. I watched them. I saw it. They quit. I can take a loss. I can take being embarrassed. I can take any of that. What I can't take is if you quitting, bruh. You quit. And if you watch the game, you go back and watch the tip, you will see it. They quit. And I guarantee you, I ain't going to be the first one to say this. They quit, man. And it's terrible as a team that you do that. And I blame coaching on that. I know it's frustrating. Zimmer had them out of position. Every call he made, Kubiak had a better call. They watched the tape. They know exactly what they were going to do. And they had to play for it. See, when you get beat like that, when you score 35 points in the first half, that means the defensive coordinator has no idea what he's calling and what he's doing. They got to play for everything you call. Everything you call. See, they were playing chess, not checkers. See, you can have great players on both sides, but if you're not put in the right position, you'll be dominated. Now, if the defensive coordinator and the offensive coordinator are on the same level, then you will see a good game. But when you see games like this, that means that offensive coordinator is playing chess with that defensive coordinator. The defensive coordinator, he playing checkers. It was embarrassing, man. It's an embarrassing loss at home. 2 games in a row at home. We got to get ready for next week. But I'm concerned now. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about that defense. I'm concerned about Dak. I'm concerned about Dak. Because you missed throws today, man. You got what you wanted. It's time for you to play to the level that you were playing with last year. And let's be honest. In the second half in Cleveland, you didn't look good either. You didn't look that great either in the second half in Cleveland, bro. Now, in this game, you didn't look good at all to me. Your reads, none of that looked good. It's concerning. And we got to find us a running back, bro. Zeke, stop it with the Zeke thing. I know I got Zeke on. You know, that's I love Zeke. I ain't gonna lie. I love Zeke. But Zeke ain't no number 1 running back. Our number 2. Zeke is a goal line back. That's what he is. He's a goal line back. Dotto ain't it. He's not. We need a running back. Now you're dependent on Dak to save the day and be Superman, and he don't have that in him. Dak ain't got that in him. Dak is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I like Dak. Dak is one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. But he's not the kind of quarterback that you depend on to win the game totally on him. Nobody is but Patrick Mahomes. He's the only one in the league that can do that. He's not that. He needs a running game. And you ain't gave him that, Jerry. You didn't give him that running game. You held your nuts on that. You didn't do that. You didn't make the right decisions. You signed all these old defensive tackles and made it seem as if you did something this year. Penny pinching. I want everybody to come to the stadium and enjoy it. I got some friends who went to the game today. Flew down there and spent all their money for that. Imagine how much the tickets is. Imagine how much the food is. Imagine how much all the hotel and the memorabilia and all that stuff is. For that kind of effort. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing, bro. I'm going to give it to you, man. I'm going to give it to you. I ain't going to hold it. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be right here next week rooting for my Cowboys. But today, you're going to get this ass whooping. Come on. Come on in. Come on in the room. Let me tap that ass. Michael Parsons, where were you today, bro? Tank Lawrence. Where were you today? Marvin Overshawn, where were you today? Kendricks, Kendricks looked like an old man today. Last week he looked good. He looked like he looked his age today. Man, let me tell you something, man. I'm disappointed. I am. I ain't gonna lie. Not only because of the score, because I could take a loss. Like I said, I don't mind losing. If we lost 35 to 30, 31 or 28 to 10, I don't mind getting I don't mind losing, guys. I do not. What I don't like is when you quit, man. And they quit. I saw it. You saw it. They quit. Tell me they ain't quit, man. And I don't talk about these players like that because these are professionals. These guys put their bodies on the line. Their families and all, they do all of that. They put everything into this thing. But I saw somebody quit today. I did, man. I don't like watching that. I don't like watching that, man. Don't quit, bro. Fight to the end, no matter how bad it is. In Green Bay, you didn't quit. You didn't quit in Green Bay. You just got your ass whooped. You quit today, though. I saw it. Mike McCarthy. Let me say this, Mike McCarthy. The last 2 games in Dallas, you have gotten your ass whooped. This is your team. That's concerning, bro. Now, I was up for Jared to sign you to another deal. I can't get behind this. I'm a Mike McCarthy fan. But when your team comes home and you get blowed out on the last 2 times at home, that's a problem, man. Now, I know this is only game 2. You can't win a Super Bowl in game 2. So I ain't tripping on that. I'm just giving it to you, straight, no chaser. That's what I do. I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm also a realist. Straight, no chaser. It's only game 2, guys. So I'm going to lose it right here. And tomorrow, I'm going to be right back rooting for my boys and pulling for our boys and hoping we're going to win. But today, you're going to get this work. You're going to get this work. Come on in the room. Don't look like this again. That's all I ask you guys. Don't look like this. You're a professional team. You're professional. You don't supposed to be getting blown out like this, especially if you're somebody who people see as a contender. If you're a contender, contenders don't get blown out like this. They don't, man. So if you fronting, that's what happens. If you're the Carolina Panthers, this is what happens. But if you're a contender, if you're the Ravens, if you're the Chiefs, if you're the 49ers, if you're the whoever is the contenders, you don't get blowed out like this, bro. They don't get blowed out. They'll lose, but they don't get blowed out like this. So are you a contender or you're not? I think you're a contender. But don't get so comfortable in Dallas, man, dealing with that dude, this $1 billion playpen he got out there, and y'all got us so comfortable. Comfort and progress don't live in the same house. All right, man, that's all I got to say, man. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I just wanted to air what I was feeling inside. I love my Cowboys, and I'm going to continue to support and be with them, win or lose. But I'm also going to call you out when you lose and the things you do wrong. Now, I won't be so harsh if you ain't getting blowed out, but you got embarrassed today, and somebody needs to be on your ass. Not just give you fluff all the time, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, this is Craig coming to you from Family First Sports. See y'all next week. Y'all take care.